It's begun.
It has begun.
Hopefully it hasn't.
Nah, let it begin. Got a couple of people in the room. Y'all come on in the room, man. We're going to run these.
That's from before because we done.
Oh. We're going to run these numbers up, son. I'm seeing our subs, man. We appreciate y'all. Despite we're having a little bit of technical difficulties right now, my brother and I, we appreciate y'all. Respect. Good looking. You could be any place else, but y'all here with us, man. Z, we like beans. You with the helm, man. You supposed to know this.
Give me a second. I think we got an excellent connection now.
All right.
But now I have to also be sure everything working.
Okay. Meaning you want to do the Silver Fox salt and pepper?
Salt and pepper gang with the gout and all that? No, I don't want to look at that.
Don't have gout, man.
We've seen it. We've seen them walk down.
We've seen them walk.
With they 10 defeat.
Gingerly. They walk down. Gingerly.
Yeah, they walk down like something's going to give out.
It's not that's going to give out, man. The brother's just 45 and older club, man.
All right. We got a couple things. We had a false start on the show.
Our bad.
Our bad. My bad.
We left off with Michael Jackson slinging chicken out the back of a limousine.
Right, that was pretty fire. Y'all missed that. I'll put some video to it later. It's going to make my day twice as hard. They got some wild gay rumors with Charlie Kirk. Supposedly he did wild gay stuff.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Don't say that, man. You don't
For real.
know.
Poetic Flacco said he was a forgetter.
So what?
That's what they said. They said he's from that planet. Choke no joke. He warned us about Diddy and the hit.
He been warning us about Diddy.
Right. And my brother said he gonna get his hair cut like Jermaine Jackson.
I didn't say that.
He said he wanted to do this. He was like, "Yo, can we please do the Jermaine Jackson?" I was like, "Why we gotta?" He's like, "Jermaine."
On this right here is a good catalyst to start.
Son, Jermaine, stop hating on Jermaine.
I'm not hating on Jermaine. I mean, is that a cut? He look like a little Teletubby.
He don't have no edges.
Like a black ass Teletubby.
He don't have no square. He don't have no lineup. He drew it on.
Producing Jackson Family Legacy with the museum, and it's basically it's called the Treasures Collection, done by my brother.
Yo, I respect him the most, yo. He's the blackest Jackson. He the only one that still got the Jackson nose. He the only one. The last of the Jackson noses is right here.
Hold
so y'all
on.
can say whatever y'all want.
We don't know, man. We gotta check Tito.
Y'all can say whatever you
There's
want.
Jackie.
Tito and Jackie go. They got no. Jackie might. Jackie
Jackie got. He got the chili pepper on his joint.
He got the half a green pepper. He got that thing.
Nah, but let's get back to this haircut, man. I don't respect that, man. He better not get caught in the rain with that.
That's why people mothers used to.
Can't sweat hard.
When I was going to school, people mothers used to look like that. They used to come to school
yes.
Like
my late brother Michael. It's 200 some pieces, and we want to have it here.
I feel like it's connected to his scarf.
And I think it would be great because Monaco is very special for us.
With me,
it's all one thing.
Look at brother, man.
Monaco and with my late brother Michael, we have a samad of enshrine and recollections of collection.
Yo, y'all need to stop hating on Jermaine, y'all.
Nobody's hate, man. Who told him to come outside like that?
With this his gala, we're introducing Jackson Family Legacy with the museum, and it's basically.
And the museum is basically.
Why are you talking like that?
With this his gala, we're introducing Jackson Family Legacy with the museum, and it's basically it's called the Treasures Collection.
You know what's box he done got with that haircut?
No.
Not a single leg. What? You kidding me? It's Jermaine Jackson. Remember we did the story where they said he took
you
from
said, son, don't rekindle
there
that.
was a lady, we did a story a while ago. The lady said that Jermaine Jackson busted the door open.
Like he was a stalker.
Yeah, like an excited, like an aggravated.
A grapist, son.
Out the bushes. That's what I said, graping.
Oh, yeah, good.
Like out the bushes graping. Not even like a date grape.
Like, aha.
Like, aha.
Yeah, he was. No, you said how much box he got with that haircut right there.
Tons. He had the same cut for years and years and years.
A broad would be sitting at the bar and be like, yo, this nigga got a chip pad on his head.
She would kiss him right in the mouth. Rub it, braid it, all that stuff.
What? How you braid Jackson? He got the Mr. T starter kit with the that ain't even Beijing. That's the spray. Somebody put the joint on the side and on the cardboard.
Put his face.
Son, chill, son. Put the bowl. He ain't got a bowl cut. He got a bowl face.
He got a natural shiesty. That's the shiesty. It's not. He pull it up and pull his hair.
It kind of do.
That's it.
Down by my brother, my late brother Michael. It's 200 some pieces, and we want to have it here. And I think it would be.
He got a turtleneck and a scarf on, and he inside. That's gangster, son.
Son, it's not.
Don't hate on
Siri.
What you asking Siri?
How old is Jermaine Jackson?
He the older brother, right?
Jermaine Jackson, 70
He
years
a strong
old.
70. Don't hate on him, son. He don't know what's going on.
The brother,
You ever seen Stevie Wonder mustache round the mouth? Oh, you did. You met Stevie Wonder. He rubbed on your face.
He didn't rub on my face. He did. Just touch
Nice to meet you, Harold.
fingers on my mouth. Wrong.
Just stop.
Back. Man, that's not what happened. First of all,
Everybody
for Jermaine Jackson to be 70 years old, shout out to the brother, man. He look good. He one of the remaining Jacksons, man.
Right.
He one of the originals when they was up there with the bell bottoms and the Swedish snits and all that, doing the spins.
Whole time. So what? He got some Beijing. Y'all got the nerve to talk about him?
Had the nerve.
The
Man, just saying
audacity.
he came out. Who told him that was cool?
It is cool for 70.
It's not. Let it go.
It's nobody 70 who
Let it
wouldn't
go.
still do it to him. Nobody.
What, a woman?
Yes. What do you mean?
That's even if it worked. We don't even know if you 70, man. Who knows? Sometimes your pipes, your extremities
don't.
don't.
Mean nothing. He got enough money, blue pills and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
It ain't nobody in his age range he can't hit, and
Son.
a little bit younger.
Keep it a buck though. This is funny, son. Look at that. Look at that. And it's layers on it. It's like thick. It's not just on it. It's like
So
thick.
first of all, this ain't a new cut. He always
It
had a new
is.
cut.
No, he had you go back because they
Son.
got the joint with the waves. He had the
Don't make me
waves.
look up
He had
old-
finger waves on the side of
We're
his
gonna just
joint.
look up Jermaine Jackson. Period. Let's see how long he had this cut.
I just saw hairline. Somebody got jokes.
All right, this is a video from. It's called.
Right,
from
that's
11
him right
years ago.
there, and his brother.
Fire is the only
I've
pure
written
thing
down.
in this world.
Right.
There's something you're hiding.
What is that? Bones came out the water.
It's the new Avatar. Look, this like
I don't know this.
a lot of stuff going on. Okay, maybe he did. It was just,
That's your curl. He got the same nose though.
he got
You
the
right?
same nose.
He got the same
He like
nose.
an Egyptian medallion right there. For real. Look at
You
that.
know this song?
I've never heard of this one,
I
son.
know it's
It's
niggas
new
got
for me.
this nigga dynamite.
Yeah, I don't
You know which joint? Let's get serious.
right, I know that.
Let's get serious. And
Look, that's 11 years ago. He still had
Maybe
it
me
on.
and you should go to the studio soon.
Right, he had the waves on the side.
Talking to Snoop Dogg. What's the difference between that and what he got right now?
Big
Nothing.
difference.
It's the same cut.
That is gone. All that on the side is gone now.
11 years
He
ago.
just got paint.
He was 58, 59.
Okay, and
Now
let
he's
us
70.
let me see this right here with his
Figure
head.
out how
Hey,
we can
listen.
get us some.
Call me, I'll be there. Not no pun intended, but just call
No,
me, I'll
real
be
talk.
there.
I'll be there. Hello.
Huh?
Just pick up your phone, baby. Yeah.
Him and Snoop Dogg the same age, ain't they?
No, man.
Pretty much.
Snoop younger than me.
No.
Yes.
All right.
How old is Snoop Dogg?
69.
54. What I say? Holla.
All right. Well, shout out to Snoop Dogg and Jermaine Jackson
And his hairline.
and his hairline. Anyway,
There's no hairline.
I'm sorry. This is gonna be an abbreviated show because we kind of did half of it earlier,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
got a
our
bunch of work
bad.
to bring it back to life because we ruined it in a way.
We didn't
But anyway,
ruin it, son.
title of this video, coming from Poetic Flacco, is Charlie Kirk was a nasty. All right, son,
Don't do
I'm
that,
kidding.
man. Come
I'm
on,
kidding,
man.
I'm joking. The title of the video: Charlie Kirk. Gay rumors are wild.
Have no shame. Disloyalty, shamelessness is in their DNA. Y'all remember when Charlie Kirk passed away and he was like their Jesus for about a week? Well, now they on podcasts calling him gay.
Somebody tweeted today that Candace said that she believed that they were about to get a divorce. I think he was gay, I think he was gay. And
Come on,
You know that you do know that I've criticized.
That's a gay dude saying that.
This is. I'm sorry, Tim, but
I mean, he could feel it. He could feel it. He could feel it coming off Charlie. He's like, Charlie got
Son,
that.
don't say that, man, when I'm
That's how he said
mid gulp, son. Don't say nothing like that, man.
feel
Me, he can feel it.
He could feel it.
He can sense it on him.
He can feel
his
it.
his spiders.
He could feel it. Look how he holding his hands. His antennas. What's up? You know how you get two
Son, you stupid.
sparks.
You know that you do know that I've criticized.
What?
Like I'm sorry, Tim, but like, why would you even go there? Like to say something like
We know, dude. That's the senator who's in jail.
Dead. You're calling now.
Now of course, he gonna get a podcast. All of them are. I forgot it. Santos.
Oh, that's Santos?
That's the dude.
No, that's not him. That's not
that
him.
is
About George No, that's not him.
Son, that's the dude Santos who just released from jail not too long ago. Yes, he
lied about everything.
He lied about everything in New York. This dude in New York, dude.
That's him. So he would know then. He would know.
So he on the podcast.
That's when people can
of course, they would say something like that about Charlie Kirk.
That was George Sanders. You're very good. You're very good. All right. Let's be quiet because he can't really hear what they're saying. But he can feel the gayness on.
Why would you even go there, like to say something like that?
I'll tell you why.
No. The man's dead. You're calling now. You think he's gay.
That's when people can talk. That's when people can tell the truth.
If George Santos is the most morally intact person in any room you're in, you probably have no business being in.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's just funny to see how shameless and spineless these people are. Like when Charlie Kirk first passed away, people like Tim Cass was on Twitter grifting, galvanizing Charlie Kirk's audience onto his side for monetary gains. He was calling for every 17-year-old TikToker to be banned and expelled from school for talking about Charlie Kirk. He even called for Jimmy Kimmel to be banned and fired for making a joke about the Charlie Kirk situation while people were still grieving Charlie Kirk. And now Tim Cass is sitting on a podcast with a guest who's calling Charlie Kirk gay, and he's perfectly okay with it. He's not saying...
He was saying too soon. He's like, we could joke about him, but let him get cool. He's still hot.
Son, you the same way. Too soon. Some things you gotta be easy with, man. It's not about loving Charlie Kirk. I'm just not. I'm talking in general. You don't have no filter, son. You gotta be cool.
You gotta be first.
Nothing about it. We now know for 100% fact, like 100%, you can't dispute it. Is not disputable. That Tim Cass and others cynically utilized Charlie Kirk's death to go after groups of people they already didn't like. Right? They weren't grieving. Right, because you don't go from declaring war on every 18-year-old TikToker who made a video about Charlie Kirk to sitting on a podcast with a guest that you invited, disparaging Charlie Kirk's entire legacy and calling him gay in front of you, and you're not stopping him or doing anything about it. And it took George Santos stepping in to be some type of voice of reason in that room.
I disagree.
That's what people tell the truth because let me tell you why. Okay, and if you want to read in a vindictive crusade on my part for everything I've just said, you are entitled to do so, and so are the viewers. But I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what Charlie Kirk did to me.
Milo begins to rant about how terrible of a human being Charlie Kirk was.
Charlie rubbed on him?
Son, allegedly. Don't say that, man. Because
Charlie Kirk did a lot of bad things to a lot of people. How Charlie Kirk blackballed him and a lot of other people from the base when Charlie Kirk got influence on the right.
He blackballed him from the base.
Pause.
And Tim Cash just sits there and take it. He offers no pushback whatsoever. He offers no defense of Charlie Kirk's character. And you would think the man who was grifting on the internet after Charlie Kirk passed away, pretending like him and Charlie Kirk was the best of friends, pretending like he can't sleep and eat and he can't drink, he can't even work no more because Charlie Kirk has passed away. That man sitting on a podcast with a guest that he invited, disparaging Charlie Kirk, is like, come on, bro.
Charlie was a very brilliant, very, very brilliant organizer, fundraiser, networker. Those three things, phenomenal. Probably the best in the business, maybe. Certainly one of the top 2, 3. Amazing at those things. But he was also very ruthless. He was a very ruthless person who spent a long time excising and excommunicating all of the most interesting people in politics from the right wing. He did it for a decade. Everybody knows it. Nobody said it because it's not polite in the aftermath of his death.
Charlie gave a platform.
Let me finish. He gave a platform to lily-livered, centrist, weak frauds and prostitutes and drag queens. What he also did at that same time, and anybody in power, what he also did at that same time was systematically extinguish the light of anybody who could not be controlled. And I'm one of them, and I'm going to tell you what happened.
This entire podcast was bizarre. It felt like Milo was doing his best Sydney Star impression. If you're, I guess, cultured enough or old enough to know who Sydney Star is, then you understand what I'm referring to. But Milo started to just accuse everybody of being a homosexual. Like every right-wing figure you could
Sydney Star. Ain't that the one that Eddie Winslow be doing it to?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
think of, Milo was accusing him of being gay. He accused Alex Jones. He accused
X-Man is what I'm saying.
Benny Johnson.
One of the most distinctive things about the right wing in this country is its homosexual overtones. Benny Johnson posts pictures of his children every 2 days. It's weird. And everybody knows what went on with Benny Johnson in those lobbies and in those hotel rooms at SAS. Everybody knows.
I don't. No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Men, younger men, not underage. At least I don't know that. His
Okay,
wife,
wait.
his wife
Well,
was
them two
crying
anyway.
drunk in the
That
lobby.
dude right there, and we know Santos is them people.
Santos is on.
Oh, Santos is definitely a part of the community. I don't know about the other dude. Is he the host or the third dude is the host?
One of them is Milo, who I've heard of, but I never seen them. It's supposed to be like really right wing, and apparently there's some people who argue that he may be, playing race games.
Yes,
Be 3 sasses in a row about how her husband was upstairs with boys.
Come on.
Like, go Oscar. As a result of it,
What about Alex?
and he does it.
You can't trust nothing these dudes are saying. Nothing. If, like you said, if you got Santos in the room, his whole campaign, everything he lied about, everything he lied his way.
And he the only one talking about chill.
And he the only one in the room saying, "Look, man, I don't even."
I be lying,
But god damn, you are really.
I just wish Alex would tell the truth about his sexuality. But you, no, there's something about
Gotta stop saying that.
bad. Well, we haven't got,
Like not like everybody
got-
is not gay just because
in
you want
conservative
them to.
media. Yes, they are.
No, stop.
Yes, they are.
He would. He looked like I would have known if he was.
Right.
He's like, trust me. He like I was checking.
Dude, these dudes, man.
He wasn't.
Actually, a lot of them are. Though.
No, they are.
No, but the ones who are out
Look who's
about it.
talking.
I'm
Look
gay.
who's
I've
talking.
never said I'm not gay.
Who's talking?
Right.
Listen,
So he like, yeah, I
These
would've
people
known.
have nothing left to
guess
talk
I don't-
about but to turn on each other. That's all they have left. They fought for their right to say the N-word and call black folks the hard ER. They fought for their right to say that, right? Because it's free speech. And finally, they won, right? They won the culture battle, right? They can now say the N-word as they want to say it freely and in openly and in public as much as they want with no consequences. So now they have nothing else.
So what's up with the F word? Can we do that now? No, That's not.
Don't, son. Don't drop the F-bomb.
I would never do that.
Fight for it, right? Because all they really wanted in life
camera.
was the right to oppress minorities. They have it now. Now there's nothing else they have left to fight for. So now they're just eating each other up. Now they eventually got off Alex Jones, Charlie Kirk, and the gay stuff, and they began to go after, some of our favorites on this channel. One of them being
Was you?
Brandon Tatum. They went after Officer Tatum.
I kind of just complain about things.
you're not malleable, so you're not of value to them. After you tell them that, no?
Indeed, absolutely.
Right.
So there are personalities out there that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw some shade. How about we do that? Brandon Tatum.
Don't do it. Oh, please, feed it directly into my brain.
He canceled him.
Is this an all gay podcast? I don't know what's going on.
I guess so.
Of course, the whole podcast is gay. They're going to call people gay.
Well, the caption, the title of this is
The
Charlie Kirk gay rumors are wild.
Yeah, I guess
So
they are.
yeah, I guess so.
On us. He once canceled on us because we were actually at Turning Point. And I
All the
bumped.
names I can't even say on this show.
I bumped in.
and I love all of them.
So I-
his truck's not paid off.
Okay. So
So all that money from Israel, and he still hasn't paid his truck off.
So let me tell you the story. And these are the
How do you know what he got left on his truck?
Why didn't even talk?
That's such a weird insult. And your truck ain't even paid off. Like, what?
things they say don't say. Because there's no reason to say it. You're going to burn bridges and people are fans. So I bumped into him backstage at Turning Point. And he said something like, hey, man, I'll see you tomorrow. And I was like, oh, are you coming on the show? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, awesome, dude. It'll be great to have you. So he canceled right away. And apparently I was told that he was offended that I didn't know he was booked.
These people are delusional, bro. Hell about to freeze over because I'm defending Brandon Tatum. But he's telling the story as if Brandon Tatum is the unreasonable one. As if anyone who hears his side of the story is supposed to come to the conclusion that Brandon Tatum is an egomaniac for canceling. Bruh, you told that man you had no idea he was coming on the night before he was supposed to come on.
Dang.
If I'm going on a podcast, it's the reasonable expectation, like it's the bare minimum that you have a genuine desire to talk to me because you have something pressing you want to talk to me about. If you don't even know I'm coming on the night before, you must not have anything pressing or desirable you want to talk to me about.
Especially if you're not paying. If it was like a
Well,
promotion thing, you like, I don't need you on.
Yeah, I don't know if he was or was not, but you would know who was on your itinerary though, right?
He's saying
For the
like he
most
don't care. His people just told him he was like, all right.
and he canceled. Like,
Right.
he ain't know I was coming.
Brandon like, yo, I got my own thing going on. I don't have to do this.
So why am I coming on your podcast? With every second that goes by on his podcast, his delusion just grows and grows and grows. At some point, he finally gets off Brandon Tatum and starts talking about other right-wing figures, more specifically Candace Owens. Tim has been pretty open about his declining viewership, so I guess the game plan to raise the viewership is to talk about other right-wing figures, get into drama, grit from their audience, and hopefully people will watch him more. Now, Tim is also taking on this pretty obvious game plan, which is call everybody else sellouts, try to expose other right-wing figures while presenting himself as the beacon of truth. But he doesn't understand it's never going to work. Like, nobody with any type of brain is going to take Tim Cass as the beacon of truth. It's going to look at Tim Cass as if he's some type of, I don't know, thought leader, idea giver, some type of unbiased, unfiltered, can't be bought out voice. Like, cut it out, bro. Yo, Tim Cass is the same idiot who says that literal college students should be deported for writing articles, giving opinions. Like, bro, you're not nobody.
He's talking about like migrant college students.
No, I don't know. He didn't specify.
I think I heard that before.
We will ever take seriously. Like, you are a literal clown.
I don't really have that much to say about him other than like that was a bad experience. But the overt pro-Israel stuff that he posts,
It's so crazy. It's so counterproductive.
agreed. And there's a lot of people doing this.
It reminds me, doesn't it remind you of the DeSantis supporters who lost
Yes.
the nomination?
So Milo, let's have a therapy session, and I'll tell you what I'm thinking. We've got a handful of right-wing influencers who were caught getting paid to promote India, sugary drinks, and gambling websites.
Elijah, India.
Indeed. And there are people like Brandon Tatum who make the most. When people say 7K, I'm just like, bro, with all due respect, his posts are so over the top, pro-Israel, and ineffective.
70. Yeah.
Well, no, he should be like he's being paid less. They're terrible.
He it's kind of, it's funny he came out to support Candace. I didn't see that coming, actually. Blackpink. But I thought it was interesting, an interesting alliance or temporary alliance, because he's like inverse Candace, like where she is a genius, like media, like mastermind. He is the dumbest. I'm not going to say the word. I've never seen anybody like get.
I don't want to get too specific on a person, on an individual.
Excuse me. Some of the behavior that I have.
No. I'm not trying to. I'm saying I want to have a broader idea conversation and not just.
We can move on.
We can complain about people, but basically what I'm seeing is tons of people that are clearly getting paid to promote Israel.
Yep.
It's vomitous.
Yes.
Tons of people who are getting busted doing these cringe campaigns they're not disclosing. Vomitous. People who are chasing the dragon on the anti-Israel stuff, largely irrational. And Candace is a component of this. The vagaries of her show is demoralizing. And when I look at the field of conservatives and I say, I am putting myself at risk with death threats, with having to hire security for everything I do. My wife can't go to the grocery store with having a security guard with her. For these people? Now, for the regular people.
Enough of these dudes. They boring.
Yep.
Anyway. Next story. Mic check.
1, 2.
All right. What we got going on? Oh, yeah. You said Odell Beckham lost $100 million or something
No.
like that?
500.
500. He said it's not enough. He said he needs some.
No, pardon me. You're right, son. $100 million in 5 years.
5 years. He need a job now. He said
He didn't say he needed
a part-time job.
He got him at the podcast,
It's your
man.
boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson.
The title of this video coming from the Reverend Dr. O'Shea Duke Jackson. Odell Beckham's worst nightmare just came true.
Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Our boy Odell Beckham recently was on the Pivot podcast, and Odell Beckham, I think he's not gonna come back in the league, man. He last time we heard he was on the Dolphins, something like that, and
Injury prone.
you know, he went to the Ravens in 2023,
He
made
was.
$15 million
He
for
ain't
the
in the
year,
league.
trying to come. He's done, all right. But Odell was a hell of a wide receiver. He really killed us in that 2020 NFC Championship game with the Niners. They was both killing us, and so you know, shout out to Odell. He was doing his thing. But he was talking about how $100 million is not a lot of money for many athletes.
When you've sacrificed your whole life to get here, and you're like, yeah, I played 10 years in the league. And I always explain this to people, like, bro, you give somebody a 5-year, $100 million contract, right? What is it really? It's 5 years for 60.
Oh, no.
You're getting taxed. Do the math. That's 12 a year, you know, that you have to spend, use, save, invest.
It's only like $10 million a year, man, after taxes.
Right. What's
Crazy.
that? It's
10.2.
it's nothing. It's little to nothing.
Flaunt, like whatever, however, just being real. I'm gonna buy a car, I'm gonna get my mama a house, I'm gonna do, everything costs money. So if you spending $4 million a year, that's really 40 million over 5 years, 8 a year, you know? And now you start breaking down the numbers, it's like, that's a 5-year span of where you're getting 8 million. Can you make that last forever? And you always hear the people who ain't us and ain't been in the position like, oh, well, that would last a lifetime. Yeah, this job that I sacrificed my whole life for, they are giving me that. I didn't ask for the certain dollar amount or whatever, but we weren't taught.
I'm sure you did. What are you talking about?
Son,
I can go for you screwed up your first contract.
right. That's
makes
fair enough.
sense.
That's
You're young,
the-
that money came fast.
Right.
You blew it.
right. Who said that you were? Who said that you were financially savvy?
Yeah, second or third time around, you ain't learned nothing. You ain't people like, damn, that was a lot of money I ruined.
Right, over the years. But he used to mess with the Kardashians. He used to mess with 2 of the Kardashians. And then you got, of course, when you got to you a flamboyant type of dude.
I
So
understand, which makes sense that first go round when you're young.
I mean, he's still young.
You screwed it up. I mean, he is still a relatively young man. I'm just saying, I don't want to hear them type of excuses. That's crazy.
About no financial literacy and all the way we weren't
Talk about it all the time.
we weren't taught this skill, and it's kind of like
Now this was refuted by our brother Shannon Sharp.
Yes, sir.
But you're spending, first of all, spending $4 million in yearly expenses.
Yes, sir.
Your home, family home, X, Y, and Z.
Yes.
Well, first of all, to spend that, you need to make at least $10 million.
Right.
Because depending on where you are. Now, if you're in a state that takes 50%, now if you're in Las Vegas, you're in Nevada, you're in Texas, you're in Florida. I think Ohio has no state income tax. I think Arizona is like 2%. So if you're in one of those states, so it's going to take about $10 million to do that, to have that kind of lifestyle.
Right.
Now,
if he put it on the stocks, he wouldn't have to pay taxes on it. He could hold it and borrow it against those
I
stocks.
mean, he had a lot of options. But what he's crying now is not crying. What he's saying now is he basically ran through $100 million and he's broke.
At some point, you gotta be stopped.
And he needs some help.
You ain't stop at 20 mil. You ain't stop at 30. You like, damn,
Son, listen. Jesus
Christ.
Sometimes
And then your expenses is crazy.
Expenses are crazy. If
you
you
gotta
if you
upkeep that big ass
private jets,
gotta
all
tax
the
them,
parties,
yeah.
the broads you dealing
need
with,
staff.
the house need staff.
Oh,
And we
man.
ain't talking about taxes,
Oh,
your
man.
managers and all that.
Bought your mama house. She can't.
Bought your
you gotta
mama
take care of her
house.
staff too.
Maybe.
Mama, you better get a room upstairs. It's nice house.
Yeah, right.
I got all the house.
Right.
what
Real
happens
talk.
is,
For
Ocho,
real, like like a mother-in-law's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I mean, mama?
in-law suite.
is that you still try to maintain that lifestyle, Joe, when you're not bringing in $10 million and
Right.
you're still spending out that kind of money going out. That's why they go out. Why you see guys go belly up, Ocho, is that you don't change your spending habits.
Right.
It's the same way if you're an athlete, you eat whatever you want, you work out. Now all of a sudden you're not an athlete and you still eat whatever you want.
Right.
Now
You
all of a
don't
sudden
work out.
DBs look like D linemen.
And you crying about why you fat. Like, how did this happen?
That's
you know
real
how
talk.
it happened?
No, that's real talk, son.
That's a great analogy.
A even better analogy is this, and I'm not turning this to a racial thing. I've seen the difference between white players and black players.
Oh yeah.
You had the white players. They buy a plot of land. They have their family. They drive an old Ford Excursion is hooked up.
No, you can buy a brand new Toyota. Every
Whatever.
year.
Yeah, hey,
Fully loaded.
they hunt. They do their thing. They invest their money. You don't hear them squat. A lot of them, not all. A lot of them, you don't hear them squat. But the brothers, they out there running around with diamond chains on. They got the diamond teeth. Bentley. Your girl got the BBL and the face and the bat eyelashes and all that. You traveling, and then you wonder why 5 years you done ran through $10 million.
Poor is a mentality. It's
Facts.
a state of mind.
All facts.
Rich people buy assets and things that bring money. But they say the middle class buy bills. Stuff
Buy
that look
bills.
like money.
They
And
acquire
poor
bills.
people just buy stuff. Stuff. This
Consumers.
rapidly losing money.
Consumers.
Just stuff. But if your mind is still here and you get rich people money, you're not gonna do the appropriate things. The principle of dying broke is huge. You guys should check it out. It's a book you can read. I can't think of who wrote it. I have problems.
Respect.
But the principle is basic. You get a large chunk of money. You don't liquidate it. You find you a nice, stable mutual fund based on the S&P or some other index that is a tech index are really good right now.
Son, you're going
and
too
you
deep into
borrow against that money.
Respect, son.
You go to the bank. You say, "Look, I got $100 million worth of stock."
A
over
high
there.
interest yielding account.
Exactly. And I'm gonna pull over and I'm gonna come over here and I need, I don't know, $100,000
But son, how many times have we seen athletes, lottery winners, people went? We just saw the joint Freddie Gray. Freddie Gray people got a $6 million settlement. That money's gone. That was just a couple of years ago. They got that settlement. All that money is gone, man. They back in the projects. So
but we're not talking about somebody one time. He's had more than one contract. That's the thing that's really driving me crazy. It makes sense if somebody fell into something. Damn, it slipped through my fingers. You not only have had more than one contract, you saw people around you go broke.
Oh, absolutely. And you've been on multiple teams. You had multiple contracts.
You know people who was up and now they down. You probably lent them money and wasn't even thinking that one day this might could be you.
Right.
That's crazy to me.
That's what happens with money.
Now, I happen to listen to Jameis Winston, who I love.
O'Shea, Africa rich. He don't care.
Jameis Winston. Great arm talent. He just can't stop throwing the ball to the other team. Shout out to Brother Jameson. But this is what Jameson talked about on a really recent podcast. This is what happened.
I'm not a big person of regrets, but I do one thing. Just early on in my career, it got to a point too where I enabled the people around me to spend like $400,000 a month. Like it was a month, bro. Like on clothes, trying to do stuff on eBay, trying to flip stuff. Because when you see 8 figures, like you're like, oh man, this ain't going nowhere. But when you read your monthly statement, and you see a number that you're not even, like, if you're not touching it, man, you see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And you see that number, you're like, oh, nah, this ain't gonna go.
So what ended up happening was with Jameson.
Remember you had a haircut like that, son? Remember?
Who, me?
Yes.
Never.
Remember you used to have a cut like that, son?
Never.
You talking about Jermaine Jackson. Remember your joint used to be like that? Like a little map?
Since I was maybe 15.
Like a little globe?
I never had that. Never.
He allowed his family to spend $400,000 a month. And I get what Shannon is saying too, right? And I want to get back on that. Number one, the people who spend your money, typically, like, it's not you. For example, I make some decent income. When I look out for the people in my life, my mom, whoever else, it's really not that much, but I don't live in a penthouse. I don't need that. I don't have an expensive car, but I'm at.
He lying. He in Africa. He probably got a compound.
Yeah.
And if I would already be broke, right? If I needed those things. Now, some of these guys, what happens is, number one, they family spending all their money and the money's not coming back. Most these NBA athletes and NFL athletes, rappers, they family dead broke. You become rich, they are now sustaining from you. They are not developing at all. Okay, that's the scary part. So you trying to help them start a business. They don't know how to run a business, and the money just going, it's never coming back. Right? And at $400,000 a month, you can't sustain that. Then also, once you retire, you're trying to keep up with that lifestyle. Okay? And then,
right, because now you don't want to break their heart because you've been taking care of mama. You've been taking care of your cousins. You've been taking care of your brothers and all that.
Nah, son, you got to stand firm. You have to be a type of person to know how to say no.
Not only say no.
That's difficult for a lot of people. Really, for real, I'm telling you, that's a difficult task.
You got to say no. And you really ain't help him if you ain't help put him in position.
No doubt.
To buy mama a Ferrari is ridiculous.
What?
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
As opposed to maybe she always wanted that restaurant.
No doubt.
Maybe she, you know what I'm saying, a money making
or that apartment building or what? Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Which would then in turn let her get what
put in a position. Yeah, but like you just said,
buying her a bill is crazy.
If she don't know nothing about running a business, and
you don't know nothing about running.
Yeah, so that ain't no good either.
That's the thing about having big money. You can hire people like that. But and that's also the luxury of having more than one contract. So you could have screwed it up once and said, no, okay, this time we gonna find the best financial advisor possible.
Right.
You don't gotta know.
Right.
But you know enough rich people
to do right by this money.
Right. But you know enough rich people to say, who gonna treat me right? It's not dirty. That I can look over their shoulders.
Master P.
I mean, or whoever.
Yeah, what?
That can help you get to the people you need to get to, set things up properly.
Right.
If you carry the same mentality on with money, it'll slip right through your fingers.
No doubt.
I know.
Have a minimal lifestyle. Because a lot of guys feel like, okay, I've made it, I got to get this car. I've made it, I got to live in the neighborhood. If I don't, then I'm not going to be able to clap. Here's something that I'm going to tell you guys, a little secret. If a female needs you to have the best car, the best whip, all right? If she needs you to have everything for you to be able to access that booty, you don't need her. Because she probably...
For all that, you could just hire a hooker. It's cheaper. You just get what you want out the deal. Because you're going to be taking care of this broad that don't care nothing about you. And as soon as you slip, she gone.
I just had the conversation not too long ago with my man. Listen, even at your height, man, the nicest cars, the clothes, all that, it ain't going to make a difference.
Not at all.
It ain't gonna make a difference, man. If she like you, she like you. She like you whether if you bummy or if you got it. It don't matter.
Especially when you a legit star. You a legit NFL star. You could wear t-shirts and jeans every day the rest of your life, and you still gonna get more box than everybody you know.
All facts.
Just because you showed up, you don't need no chain. You can literally ride the bus there. You're like, oh wow.
You ain't even got to be a star, son. If you be the best version of yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about. I'm speaking from his point of view.
Man. You talking from the athlete.
A legit athlete.
Yeah, Odell Beckham?
He could literally ride the bus.
Yeah, he was beating the Kardashians. He knocked down 2 of the Kardashians.
Like, oh man, Odell Beckham is coming.
Yeah.
So it's no need for you are the Flash.
Son, he can't help it, son.
Yeah, I mean, you want to do it like the rappers do it.
Ain't got it herself. Hell to the no. If I move back to the States.
What's up with Jesse Lee Peterson? I ain't seen none of his stuff.
What? Oh, that's
amazing.
I know you like this dude, man. He a fool.
I like him and Tariq. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if something funny is fun. Let's see what he's doing.
He got something new?
Amazing.
5 hours ago. No, 1 day ago. Never get a woman who has children. Oh boy. Which one is doing pretty good numbers? Reacts to Trump's.
I want to see him talk to somebody.
She don't mind lying.
He ain't got no interview. I want to interview with him.
Interview.
I would love to see him and Tariq debate. Somebody put this together.
No.
Don't let me get really in this game. That's what I want to do. I want to put together like some money on it and have a crowd vote on serious debates. Like Tariq versus, you know what I mean, Jesse Lee
or Jesse Lee versus Dr. Omar Thompson.
Yeah, something like that.
Dr. Omar.
That would be all right. Let me see. Let's see what he's talking.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate. Well, thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Can you see me? I'm so black.
Oh my God.
So why is you laughing at that, man? He ain't say nothing.
He said, "I'm so black."
Can y'all see me back there? I'm dark skinned. Nah, leave him alone, man. Just what'd he say, man? Listen.
Just letting y'all know I'm sold out. I'm just letting you
all the way.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate. Well, thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Can you see me? I'm so black. Thank you guys for having me here at the 21 Summit. It's an honor to be here. And it's also amazing to see men finally working on men issues, coming back to their natural state of being. So what I'm gonna do is I'm only talk for a few minutes. I wanna hear your questions and comments so that we can all be in one agreement, all right? We gotta get on track again. What I've been doing for the last 30 years, I started an organization called BOND, the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny.
It's 10 people in it. And it ain't a black face in that crowd.
Well, this is like a conference they do for like the manosphere type people, and they also very right wing. So why can I say right wing?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, they pretty racist. So they was like they skipped to this.
Right,
Everybody
just
was
bring
like,
bring just bring. Oh yeah, that's what our guy. That's our boy.
Yeah. Somebody was like, I'll do without the Jesse.
Yeah, nah, you can do it.
And we are rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. And 30 years ago, I started Bond because I woke up. Well, God woke me up, and He allowed me to see that it wasn't about color, it wasn't about slavery, it's not about racism, and it's not about male or female. It's a warfare between good and evil, right versus wrong. And black people were, at that time, it was for black people only, because I realized that they were mad at the white man, they were blaming everybody, and it wasn't going to help because that wasn't the issue. And that they were being lied to by their politicians like Jesse Jackson and at that time Louis Farrakhan and all those people. They are using black people for their own personal gain.
You know he don't like no Louis Farrakhan.
That nigga said Louis Farrakhan.
You could tell the way he walked out here. Right when you say it like that, you can tell. Who's that Louis Farrakhan? What black man?
Nephew.
And to me, when I woke up, I realized it's abnormal for a man to have another man over him. But I noticed that a lot of black men, they had the women over them, and then they had other men over them. Other men telling them how to think, how to be. And that was abnormal because when I...
Now, this thing's bothering me. I hear what he's saying, but you're saying it to the wrong crowd. Why are you telling white people this? Why are you telling the crowd full of white guys?
That's his people.
Yeah, but you tell...
That's his people.
Oh, my God. Did I show you the one with him and DC Young Fly?
Yes. Yes. That was
you
stupid.
on that one?
Yes, we did that.
That was one of my favorites. Amazing.
Right.
Amazing.
Do you let your woman run your life?
Amazing.
Do you listen
this is
to
our
your...
video? Wow.
Yes.
We never reacted to our own reaction.
We don't care.
Oh man. Yeah. He's definitely he a piece of work. He a piece of
100%.
But I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I will give anybody a couple minutes to hear what you guys say, to hear you through. That just, to me, it gives me a more well-rounded. Like I watch Fox News and I watch CNN and I watch NBC.
Son, there's nothing wrong with that.
Crazy. I listen to what's that lesbonic lady with the short haircut? She wears suit jackets and stuff all the time. I shook the whole spot.
Son,
what's her name? She got the she be real mad. She cry a lot.
Yeah, the white lady.
I forget her name, but I watch her. You know what I'm saying? Then I turn around and watch Tucker. And what's the other guy like? Hey guys.
Sean Hannity.
Sean Hannity here. Hey. You know what I mean?
I forgot the ladies. I know who you talking. She got like a narrow face.
Right. Well, I can't think of her name because I want to pull her up too. She be real mad.
She mad, man.
What's her name, chat? She wear the I used to listen to her all the time when I was a little more liberal. I just take issues one at a time these days. Like I can agree with Trump on one issue. Like let's take Patel, for instance. Before he was in office, he wanted to release them Epstein files. I was like, yeah, let's get him in there. Yeah. Then when he got in there, he was like, hold on. By release,
I know somebody. I know somebody who knows somebody.
Release. Like let go. Like turn loose. Hold on, let me check. He was like, I checked them. It's nothing on it. It's nothing to look at. Matter of fact, where they at? Didn't they sign something not too long ago? And then they were supposed to come through and it didn't.
The big thing right now is blowing up them boats from Venezuela.
Rachel Maddow.
Rachel.
Is it Rachel? It's something Maddow.
Yeah, something like that. I don't think it's Maddow, but.
Yeah.
That's her.
There she go.
My energy bill dropped from $150 to $50
always mad. She mad
by doing this.
Yeah.
My friends laughed at me when I spent $49.
Oh, she's talking about them blowing up them boats in the Caribbean. You seen that? They be blowing up them boats?
Hitting
Trump
twice. It'd be two people alive. Like, I made it. Holding on that bus. It's not cool.
They wasn't even headed to America. He blow them up as soon as they pull off in Venezuela.
Boat full of fish.
Right. He's like, look, they came here.
Yeah, right.
They're bringing drugs.
They got fentanyl.
I'll blow them up.
But there's not a story that I've more desperately wanted to talk to you about since this Post story just blew this unbelievable fact out into public view, and I wonder your thoughts on all of it.
You think she part of the community, son?
She's definitely part of the community.
Maybe.
No. She's definitely.
She might have.
She got a wife.
Oh.
Yeah, she got a strong grip. I shook her hand before.
Santa.
I am disturbed by this, I think, as everybody is. I was taking a step back from this, Nicole. I don't understand why we're going to war with Venezuela.
She got an Adam's apple.
And I'm not sure
doesn't have an Adam's apple, man.
She got two of them.
Some veins in her neck.
Got an ET neck.
Been bothered to try to come up with anything even internally coherent in terms of explaining why Trump has proclaimed that we are at war with Venezuela. My sense is that they wanted to use the Alien Enemies Act to illegally deport people, arrest and deport people from this country that actually weren't subject to deportation. They decided the Alien Enemies Act was a way to do that. They then realized the Alien Enemies Act required a war, so then they declared a war. Then they needed a reason for the war, so then they reverse engineered some sort of reason for the war. Ostensibly right now, the reason for the war is to stop drug trafficking into the United States.
Right.
Today, the man convicted of the largest volume of drug trafficking in the history of the United States was just freed from prison by Donald Trump, the former president of Honduras. So clearly, if that's the area of focus, that isn't the justification.
And see, that's what I mean. You don't see the hypocrisy. You don't see both sides if you don't watch both sides.
No doubt.
If you just, only watch, because trust me, I agree with a lot of the things Trump is doing. I don't know about blowing up boats before you even know what's on them. That's a little weird. I mean, if they are coming here, then maybe we should kind of maybe arrest
full of
them.
narcotics. If they come in here full of narcotics.
Yeah. Maybe you should arrest them or something. Or
Nah, they ain't arresting nothing.
But how you blow them up off the coast of their country? That don't make sense because they was pointing in the direction of the United States. There's a lot of other stuff in that direction. They could have been taking their drugs to Cuba.
They could have been taking it to Mexico.
You know what I'm saying? Upper Mexico.
For this war. So what are we doing there in the first place? Why are we blowing out of the water and killing people in boats with outboard motors, some of which aren't even pointed towards the United States?
Someone laugh at that, man. It's not funny, man.
They was coming back.
We'd have dropped off already.
Let alone verified to have drugs on them. Let alone, even if they were coming to the United States and they had the capacity to reach the United States and they were filled with drugs, why isn't it possible to just interdict them the way that we do with the Coast Guard, where you go and take the drugs and then put those people on trial and investigate and then follow the drugs to their source of origin and then take care of it there? Like, none of...
It takes too long.
Just blow it up.
What? You
just like, I think that's them right there. They moving too fast. Yep. Okay, blow them up.
This makes any sense. It feels like they bumbled themselves into a profoundly incoherent and illegal situation in which they decided the one true benefit they were getting out of all of it is that they were getting video game style visuals to play on Fox News and put on TikTok. And they liked that. So now they have put this admiral, the commander of Southern Command, every senior officer.
What I told you.
Son, you called it.
What I told you, son.
You called it. You said she cried. I don't.
She always cry. Every show.
She don't always cry.
She feels deeply. You should have seen when the migrants was coming over. Remember the migrants was coming over, they was telling the migrants to go away.
Balling. They had white jeans on.
She was so sad. Nah, that's when when they was coming out the woods. They was parting the woods with white jeans on. And she was right. She was down there, sad.
In that command. And all of the servicemen and women who serve there in the position of potentially being held liable for murder or war crimes until the statute of limitations on those matters runs. And I don't even know what it would be. And by backing and bumbling and shambolically rambling themselves into this mess, I'm less worried about the fate of the bad guys who have gotten us here than I am about the good people who've been put in the way of this mess. And from Admiral Bradley on down. And it's a catastrophe. I think Pete Hegseth, it's impossible to imagine that he survives this as Secretary of Defense. I think he must resign, and I think Republicans will ask for that ultimately once they investigate this. But
I think most people don't care, and he must do anything, especially these days.
Yeah, and not listening to her either.
All right, let's see what's going on Fox.
All right.
That's what I say. You got to look at the other side.
All right, let's look at the other side, son. Charlotte train stabbing.
Oh, here go a good one. It's a migrant stab somebody.
Son, that's not good.
Caroline
son.
Elliott on that.
If Trump would have blew him up in a boat.
Charlotte train stabbing.
Son, stop, man.
I'm sorry. Shout out to the boatsmen. I'm sorry.
There's Caroline Elliott on that Charlotte train stabbing. Caroline.
Yeah, John. So we're going through those court records right now, and we just learned that the suspect in this case is an illegal migrant. Police say that he...
You're taking them off of the boat.
Nah, man. See, man. I'm just taking my hat off because I'm... my head...
forced his way onto the train last night, took out a knife, and then stabbed one of the passengers. Court records say he was pretty much starting problems as soon as he got on the train. He started yelling at everyone and then started picking a fight with the victim. Police say that's when he pulled out a large fixed-bladed knife and stabbed someone on the train. EMS got the victim to the hospital, and they say he's in critical but stable condition.
So they locked
My
him
husband.
Up.
Yeah, they locked him up. And Rachel Maddow will cry for him why they locked him up.
What?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta look at both sides.
This ain't got nothing to do with blowing up the boat. Let's see her husband.
He's one of the boat people. If Trump was like, if I would have blew up the boat,
if he was on it,
it would have never happened.
Missed that train by, one stop and didn't get on there, and that's crazy. We should not have to feel like we are one stroke of bad luck away from being the next victim.
Now, this happened about 3 months after Ukrainian refugee Irina Zarutska was killed on the Charlotte Light.
Oh, this nigga is.
Son, they really pushing the narrative right now, son. If you a migrant in the United States, and
he's
I'm
a regular Negro. He wasn't a migrant. He was a regular.
No, I'm talking about the migrants though. We talking about the boats being blown up in Venezuela and all that. And, and this dude right here stabbed. What they saying is just it can be dangerous sometimes on these trains. And on these transportation.
Well, yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Like my point is that there are issues worth examining on each side, and people are so tribal. Instead of examining the
just
ideas,
one side.
Right, one at a time. This issue in particular. Trump sucks on Epstein. He know Epstein real good.
Right.
But
literally
on the border and strangers coming from all over the world to just stroll into this country and do whatever they want, I think he's right.
He on it. He's on it.
You know what I'm saying? Rachel Maddow, maybe they shouldn't blow them boats up as soon as they leave. You know what I'm saying?
Going the opposite way.
Right, but also migrants don't just get to stroll over here and stab people in the heart. Yeah. That's probably gonna get us demonetized. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. Should you just choose your tribe, or should you look at things critically?
Or should you go to the barbershop where Jermaine Jackson gets his hair cut?
Right. Get fresh. Damn it. Anyway, I got a bunch of editing to do because I screwed up the first part of the show. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget.